You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Y&R fans. Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your 2-week spoilers running from Monday, June 3rd, all the way through Friday, June 14th on Young and the Restless. We are going to unpack all of these, including some info on the promo, casting news, and some other things you need to know about these 2 weeks. If you have not, though, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our updates. And now let's dive into what's happening Monday, June 3rd. Miracle of all miracles, Nick and Victor have a conversation about Adam Newman, and it's nice. They're both proud of how well he's handling what's going on with Connor and OCD and all that stuff, and it's great. Maybe they finally got the message that fans are tired of the whole family pooping all over Adam. Meanwhile, over in Paris, we have a lot of things going on. Tucker finds out that Audra keeps making appointments with board members to go behind his back to stage a coup, and he is running right behind her and canceling those appointments, and he and Audra have a huge showdown where she vows to take everything from him. Meanwhile, Alan, Traci, and Ashley talk about what happened in Paris the night that this trauma supposedly occurred. They are out retracing her steps. While they're out retracing them, Tucker stops by her Paris apartment, but she's not there, so he leaves a voicemail, and he mentions to her that Alan blew him off. Alan bumped right into him and didn't say anything, and that's because it wasn't Alan. It was his look-alike brother. So Ashley finds the bar, says she and Alan had a glass of Bordeaux there, and he's like, never been to this bar, was not in the country, and that makes her worry that she is falling apart. Sally has some interesting scenes on Monday. She walks in on Adam and Chelsea having some sort of moment, which is kind of interesting. And then Sally Spectra kind of has a moment of her own with Nick Newman while she's telling him that her company went under. She feels bad for him losing her investment, but he says he will always be on her side. She tells him he is amazing, and there's still a little bit of chemistry there. And she also tells him that his daughter Summer hired her at Marquette to fill in for Chelsea. And Sally runs into Chloe and tells her the same thing, and that she's hoping to bring her on at Marquette if she can. That takes us to Tuesday, June 4th, where Victor Newman corners Cole and rages at him for going behind his back and almost letting Jordan Howard loose. That is an unforgivable sin as far as Victor is concerned. Traci and Ashley hear something absolutely shocking from Alan. That's when he tells them he has a brother that looks just like him, and he thinks Ashley spent the evening with this mystery doppelganger. Claire is excited to put the past behind her now that Jordan is in prison and move on with her life. And will she get a new man? Kyle's definitely interested. Wednesday, June 5th, we've got Mamie Johnson getting together with Nate Hastings and Devon Hamilton, and she is pushing hard on both of them. She wants the one company undone from Chancellor, and we'll see how that goes, but everything is complicated at the office right now. And that's why Lily completely loses her patience with Billy Abbott. Billy's in a very tight spot. Jill Abbott is sick, and she doesn't want anybody to know. And that was the reason she invested her power in Billy, so that he could make decisions while she is over in Europe getting treatment for some sort of lung disorder, if I recall correctly. I can't remember. If Billy could just tell everybody that she's sick, that would probably cool everybody off, but that's not what Jill wants. So I do think he's going to have to respect her wishes. And so, oh, by the way, I misspoke. The moment where Sally walks in on Adam and Chelsea is not Monday, it's Wednesday. My brain, I've been looking at spoilers all day. So Adam and Chelsea have a moment when Sally walks in on them. So that's after her moment on Monday with Nick. And then Thursday, June 6th, everything gets twisted in Paris with Ashley. And I wonder if she's going to get her memories back. I wonder exactly what went down with her and Alan's brother. Did that guy assault her? Or did they argue and she ran out and somebody else assaulted her? We'll see. Friday, June 7th, Ashley finds out something completely shocking, and Tucker McCall decides he needs to handle things himself. That could be with Ashley or it could be with Audra, but he is still in Paris. And then the promo for the week, just real quick, There's a scene from Monday's episode with Audra raging at Tucker about how he likes to play little vengeance games, and she calls it his weakness, and he wants to know what she wants, and she says she wants everything, glissade, she wants it all. Then a scene from Tuesday where Ashley asks Alan if she's creating delusions or a psychosis, and he says that he thinks what she remembers did actually happen, but it was with his brother, not him. And then a scene that looks like it's happening Thursday where Mariah talks to Kyle about his obvious fascination with Claire and asks what is going on with that. That takes us to the week of June 10th through 14th on the CBS soap. And I am very worried now that we know that Alan's brother seems to be sketchy and is in Paris right now. Just ran into Tucker. Obviously, he knows who Ashley is. And I just wonder if Ashley is going to face another trauma at the hands of this brother and what they're going to do to put her brain back together. Because just finding out what happened isn't going to heal her, but it could put her on the path to it. Audra is not going to back down. She continues trying to undermine Tucker with the glissade board the week of June 10th. And Nate, I believe, wants Audra to come back to Genoa City to be with him, not in Paris, to forget Tucker. So her failure in France, which seems like it's happening, may open that door. Plus, Billy really wants to reveal Jill's illness to stop all the animosity behind the scenes at Chancellor Winters, but I'm not sure if Jill is going to give him permission. I could see Billy maybe violating Jill's privacy and telling just Lily, because realistically, Jill should have told Lily. That's her CEO. That's the person that she trusted to run the company for her way before she brought Billy in. So why didn't she trust this tidbit to Lily? Well, because they're writing, to me, kind of sloppy stuff to amp up the drama that could have all been avoided with one little sentence. Adam and Chelsea take off out of town. They head east to visit their son Connor at his special school, but I wonder if things will change while they're gone, both with them out of town, since they had this little moment before they go, and maybe with Nick and Sally while they're gone. Kyle definitely wants to get closer to Claire. The question is she in a place where she's open to romance? And will she get romantic with him knowing that it might alienate Summer when she's just finally building bridges with her cousin? We also have Sally and Summer putting aside their differences and finding out that they work very well together. All right, those are our 2-week spoilers for Young and the Restless. Please drop your comments. Definitely subscribe if you haven't, and come back soon. We are here talking Young and the Restless 7 days a week. And as always, I'm your host, Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.